just waking up my machine. Piper also decided she's waking up like right before 7 o'clock, and she's like, hey, you want to take me outside because that's where you need to take me. So I apologize again for the late start. I'm not very good at staying on time, but it gives you guys an extra couple of minutes to get yourself here and organized. Let me grab the image for today. We are, and I'm going to be doing 2 nocturnal images today because I am going to be joining Kathy Weller today at 10 a.m. So if you're around at 10 a.m., go to Kathy Weller Art. I think I put the link in my stories on Instagram, and you can find it there. Oh, it's Meryl today. Meryl has a few photos that I love. I really like this one of the pool, so, and it's kind of blurry, which is even better because then I don't have to be precise. So I'm going to do that one. And what was I going to show you? Yeah, so I'm going to be backtracking to the weekend and doing one of those images today as well to get that done. Yesterday we had a great session. We were in Tasmania again, and I did a couple of little watercolors and this piece, which I am very happy with. Happier actually after the fact, because I feel like it caught, like the people caught the light. They were looking a little bit orange at first, but I'm like, no, actually it works. It looks like the sun is setting, or the sun is just rising. So I was happy with that. Did the workshop with Beth yesterday, but I didn't get much done because I had to go. So I just did a quick ideation of that, and then we also did some fun, very quick sketches in my virtual art tree. Did that as well. Good morning, Joanne. Hi, Patty. Hi, Amy. Good morning. And hello, C. C says, good morning. Will 10 a.m. be recorded? I have a 10 a.m. appointment. Yes, it will be recorded. My book today is a book that, I didn't bring them down. I got some, I went to the post office yesterday, and I was picking up a package from my husband that they didn't leave on the porch, so I had to go and pick it up from the post office. And I always look at the stamps to see what new stamps they have, and I thought they were underwater corals, but actually it was a book of mushrooms, mushroom illustrations, and they were beautiful. Obviously I thought they were like coral, and it really did look like coral. Good morning, Barbara. Anyway, so it prompted me to get out my little reference book of common fungi. So I like picking up these little old books as well. It obviously belonged to Fergus Ward. Not sure who he is, and I'm not going to call that number. But these are all, they're lovely little illustrations in the book as well. So I feel like it's like a little treasure, this book. So that's my book for today. I'm sure you guys all have these little treasures of books that you find. But this is definitely a little thrifted book that I love. Chanterelles are in season, and so are porcini right now, and they're the 2 mushrooms that I probably would know what they look like in the woods, because we would pick chanterelles every year with my mom. We'd go for walks with the dogs, and she'd be looking for chanterelles. Delicious in a cream sauce, in an omelette, the best. So that is there are mushrooms called coral mushrooms. See, I'm going to show you, Reb, those stamps, because you'll really like them. So I think you'll see where I'm coming from, that they did look like coral. and not mushrooms. But yeah, there, I know that there are definitely like coral looking mushrooms, but yeah, so it's a cute little book, and I like finding little books like this. So that is my book for today, and now I'm going to find a piece of paper to work on if everything doesn't collapse around me. Okay, all right, so my paper mound is actually going down in size. That means there's a lot of images that we've gone through, and if you haven't seen all the images, if you go back, I think last week I did a flip through. I'll do another flip through tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, the 25th. So we have 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. So we'll be back on the 30th. And I think that's it for the Nocturnal. So you have 2 more lives with me. But I am doing a live Substack with Maria from Ohio on Sunday, because that's her day, and she's suggested that we do a live, so that's what I will be doing with Maria on Sunday morning at 10. And then we have a neat paint and draw session at, oh, that one actually works maybe a little bit, so I'm going to pull that one out. We have a paint and draw session at 3 p.m. on Sunday. Now this kind of would work, but not really, no. Some of them work and some of them don't work for sure. This one could work as well. No. I mean, it depends. If I went more... No. I don't know where those ones come from. So we have this one or this one. And I kind of like... Maybe I'm going to go with this one. All right. We got our papers. I guess I did more than we actually needed. Or maybe I've taken a couple of white papers as well. Mushrooms are fascinating. Also very lethal. Very lethal. Good morning, Meryl. This is the image that I'm doing of yours. And I will be painting. I think I'm going to paint with acrylics today. Although, maybe gouache. I was thinking of acrylics, but then I'm like, no, I don't have that color. Or I could do a neo-color, but that would kill my hands, so I'm not going to do a neo-color. I'll stick with gouache today. So yeah, love this image. Thank you, Meryl. Meryl says, is there also a 10 a.m. this morning? Yes, there is a 10 a.m. with Kathy Weller. And I will be, like I said earlier, I'm going to be doing an image from this weekend just past that I didn't get around to doing. So it's going to be, I'm just trying to catch up, basically. Good morning, Melissa. How are you? Well, I could use my... No, I'll use gouache. I'm going to use gouache. I was going to say, I could use my acrylics, but I'm going to use gouache. I need to get my white. I think I will, because this is going to need a little bit of brighter white, so I'm going to use some Da Vinci white in here. I did have my Schminker white out. It's somewhere around here. How is everyone this morning? And what are you up to? And which image are you doing? If you're doing one from our group, let us know which image you are doing. I gotta clean my desk today as well. Also because I think I have to film vertically, so I need to reorganize so that maybe you can see a palette because I know last time you really couldn't see a palette. Hey Michelle, how are you? Okay, let's have a look. Michelle, we haven't really chatted about how your retreat went. It looked chilly. Was it chilly? It looked like there was a little bit of a chill in the morning. You were wearing hats, and Sia's doing the larger flower, the first one. Lovely. That flower is very pretty. And good morning, Susan. Okay, let's get some blocking in. I have some turquoise, so that's going to help me with this one. And it's not schminke, it is, I think this is Daniel Smith. Let's just get the pool in. So yesterday's, if you missed yesterday's, that was a big challenge. Huge challenge. Thank you, Sarah, if you're listening. I mean, it was great, but it was definitely made our brains work. All right, let's just get some light on here, and then I'm going to block in. Oh, there's a little bit of a pool over here as well. And I want to get that gold color on. Yeah, anybody else painting with us this morning? C told us she is painting the flower. Meryl, are you painting your own picture this morning? And Meryl, let us know as well where this is again with the pool. Is this where the trailer park is? Where is this? Reb says, I'm painting with y'all, but one of my own. Nice. I think that's a great way to go about it, Reb. These months, yes, absolutely take the images from our group. But, you know, it makes it just more personal in your own collection of imagery to have, you know, inspiration from your own camera rolls so that you want to put it on your wall, for one. I think that's important. Also, maybe it's an image that you want to gift somebody, so if it has meaning to them as well, it just makes it even more special. Quite a few of our group do that as well, which is good. Meryl says, oh nice, that's the nighttime scene from the 25-acre Quinta Mazatán World Birding Center in McAllen. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Thanks, Meryl. And Michelle says, thanks, Shar. It was wonderful. A bit chilly in the morning, but by midday it was lovely. Lots of fun painting, delicious food, and Adirondack Key activities. Yeah, it looked like you guys were busy doing lots of different things, which was fun. How do you pronounce that? Is it Adirondack or Adirondack? Is that the mountain range? Okay, let's get some darker oranges, darker browns in here. Like in a magazine. Oh, AD, like a, okay. Adirondack. Adirondack. Okay. Well, I think I would have to hear you, so maybe if you join on Friday, I'll hear you saying it. Okay, so I'm gonna get some darker values in here. Maybe lighten it up slightly. This is a great image because it has a lot of fantastic shapes. Thanks, Meryl. Which one are you doing, Meryl? I want to know. My paper's buckling. It's very difficult to determine where it is bent and how much pressure you should put on with your brush. If not, you get all different sizes of lines. Okay, I'm going to start here. I think I've made it a little bit longer than it actually is. Good morning, Carolyn. How are you? How are you doing? Okay, I got to correct up there, but it doesn't, you know, if it's not exact, it doesn't really matter. Maybe it would matter for Meryl. But Meryl, are you doing this one as well? Really, you don't see too much of the prepped paper. The nice thing about the prepped paper is that you have almost like a base, so that I feel like that really helps just with this layer of gouache. It goes on so much better than if it was regular paper that I would have to do a layer prior to going over with my top coat anyway, so I probably say that a lot with this prepped paper. I think I should prep all my papers, especially if I'm using gouache. Okay, I'm going to go to the sky in a minute. Just get some shapes on here. Meryl, were you taking the picture or were you sitting down? Good morning, Maria. How are you? Meryl says the Quinta Mazatlan is an urban sanctuary and a Tamaulipan thorn forest. Oh. But are you painting this one too? Which one are you painting of your images? Maria is here. This is the Maria that's going to be painting live on Sunday with me. If you haven't seen her image yet, take a peek. It's beautiful. I mean, all the images were great this month, like really fantastic. And I will get that Padlet to you all, because next Tuesday is the 1st, so we have to populate that Padlet. So that will be sent out to you. I promise today it will definitely be. I got so engrossed in like organizing my pieces yesterday for my, that it just, I don't know, it took away a lot of time. And as you know, I'm not very capable of working with text and all that kind of stuff in the evenings. So I wasn't going to try and write a post about the month of October, but I will. But if you go to my stories on Instagram, I have put links to our live session that we're going to have on Sunday, and I will link it also in the posts that I create later. And to today's with Kelly. Kathy. Why do I always want to say Kelly? Kelly Weller sounds good though, doesn't it? It's Kathy Weller. I think Kathy's going to be painting Nocturnal as well, so I love that. I'm definitely going to be painting Nocturnal. I have a couple of images that I haven't tackled, so I'm going to do those. And then Sunday we're going to be doing Nocturnal. Like, you got to admit, they are a lot of fun. They're, you know, they're dramatic, they're different, they're I think they're great, these nocturnal images. Okay, let's get some glow going here. One here, one here. I think that has to dry. Something's up with the pool on this side, so I'm going to correct that. And I have to put the glowy lights in the pool as well. And then do the background, which I'm going to come in with acrylic ink, I think. Or maybe just do a really dark, dark purple. We'll see. Thanks for the photo, Meryl. It's great. It's fun. There's lots of different colors. What's the theme for October? Markets from around the world, Maria. Markets, markets. So if you have traveled and you have images of your markets, then you can put those. If you haven't traveled too much and you have a market near you, then those, which is fine. So it's more about, again, bringing images from your camera roll. And we'll do the same as this month. I will release a Padlet and you can put whatever day you want, just to make a point or note that I won't be around for the last 10 days of October. So there won't be lives then. So if you are wanting to paint with me in the morning, then those will have to be up until the 17th, I think, or 18th. Yeah, so just to take that into consideration. But I know that you will continue it and be super consistent with your dailies. Okay, so I think this may be dark enough. I'm going to put the blue sky in first before I do any more of this. Good morning, Sarah. Maria says, ooh, that sounds lovely. And Joanne says, yes, great. Oh, great theme. And yes, I have pictures of markets. Yay. Maria says, I'm so excited to hear all about your trip. It's going to be fabulous. I'm very excited as well. Very, very excited. If you are going on a trip and you, you know, you speak a little bit of the language, which I do speak a little bit of Italian. I am brushing up with Duolingo because I feel like it's good to like retrain your ear, either watch shows from that place. So it's just, you know, I would suggest if you are going somewhere and you are going to speak another language. I mean, a lot of you are not even English and you speak English with us in our meets, and I am really amazed at that as well. Like, that's a whole other thing that you guys are embracing somebody else's language in your daily as well. Like, you're showing up here, like Joanne and Elvira and yeah, so many other people, Esty and Patty. Well, Patty, I mean, Patty speaks a lot of languages, so, but you know, it's a little bit more to think about when you are traveling. But if you are going somewhere that speaks another language, try and pick up a few things. Like, I think it's nice and respectful to be able to at least say hello, good morning, thank you, in that language. Anyway, so I've been doing Duolingo, and I feel like my Italian is not where it was 25 years ago, but it's getting there. It's getting back to where it was, which that makes me happy. Because when I left Spain, I was speaking more Spanish and Italian than I was English, which is why my English is not very good. Seriously. But yeah, when you spread yourself like that, it's something falls behind, and my English, I think, fell behind. Okay, so now is the time that I can come in with, you know, some more warm tones and darker tones, and just go over areas to make it more believable that these people are sitting by the pool having a fun-filled evening. It does look like a lovely place. Oh, you guys are so far behind. Okay, so like you're maybe 5 seconds behind me. Patty says, where are you going, Shar? I leave for my Italy retreat in like less than a month now. So excited. Amy says, markets are a great topic. Yes, 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 yes. Definitely a great topic. I love painting and drawing markets. All right, blue. Let's get the blue sky on here. Definitely a little bit of purple in that sky. And teeny tiny little bit of white to lighten it a little bit. I feel like it has more purple. All right. No, needs to be brighter. I don't really want to dip my dark blue brush into there. Patty, you knew that anyway, because yeah, you're going to be away, so that's the reason you couldn't come, right? No, I'm joking. But I get to see Christina, and I get to see lots of people that you guys know, which I'm very, very excited about. Yes. But Christina, I have never met. And there's a lot of people who I've met already, who are going to be there. Okay, it does need to be more purple, but it needs to be more of a, I don't think I've got the right colors here to do it. Maybe with the dark against it, it'll be fine. We'll see. It needs more of an ultramarine. I know, you'll be on the other side of the world. Patty says, yes, I kind of forgot it. I know. I know, Patty, it's okay. You're a busy lady. I would forget a lot too if I was you or busy. Okay. Also want to darken the pool here. And there are a couple of figures. This is why it being fuzzy is great, because it's really about just capturing the idea of the shapes of the people and not trying to make it look super realistic. Okay, I think I can go in. Is that too purple? Do I need it more blue? Night scenes are great because they're like dramatic, and that you can really just play with the contrast, which I love. Maybe I should just do night scenes for a whole year. I could, like I don't think I would ever get bored of them. Oh, I could have taken that over here as well. Let's do that now. Just some edges. Can clean some up. This pool is not, doesn't need to be as precise, I don't think. Probably doesn't need to go off the edge there either. Let's darken this edge. And then I'm going to ground the feet a little bit with a shadow underneath them. And then soften the figures a little bit. And put a little bit of red on them. Okay. I'm not finished, don't worry. I gotta put some darker areas in here. Clean up a few things, and then I will be done. little bit redder over here. Yes, it'll be with Christina. And her bow is coming as well. Okay, I feel like I've changed the perspective a little bit. I hope you're okay with that, Meryl. I'm looking more like from above and looking onto it. I need to do those little lights, the little fairy lights. They're cute. I can't talk or breathe when I'm doing this. Get a little bit more light in certain areas. And there is more of an orange glow, so I could just take the orange and just put a quick glaze over some of the areas just to warm it up a little bit. Just put the columns or the base. What are they called? The base of the column, not the plinth. What is it? The bottom of the column called? I know that someone knows it here. Is Jen on today? Or anybody got a architectural background? Okay, just going to pull this out a little bit. And I think I'm done because I don't really want to do too much more and ruin or change it too much. Okay. C says, I've used 4 layers of white so far for this flower to get a pretty grey. The flower is white. Oh my god, that's so funny. My gouache must be a weak white. Oh, maybe. This is a great white. This one, I was sent. Oh, there's my other white, my Schminke white. Huh, it was hiding. Obviously wanted me to use this. This is probably my favorite white. It's the Permanent Artist Gouache Da Vinci. So it's opaque watercolor, basically, which is what gouache is. But I like this one. And it is a good size, a great size. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, I wish I could see all of your pieces. Remember to put them in the Substack chat. If you are not part of our group and want to become part of our group, I have the link in the description. It is, for the mornings, it's just $5 a month. So I feel like everybody can afford, you know, what, 25 cents? No, not even. 20 cents a day to join. You can watch these for free, but it's nice if you join and contribute for the imagery. It's really to be able to access the images every day. I know that you see them here, and it's a great community too. We love our Blue Shine Art family. So yeah, if you want to join, we're over on Substack. It's my Blue Shine Art with Charlotta Hamilton, or shortened to BSA Club. I could just put BSA Club. It may be easier for people to comprehend and understand. I made this one, this pool much bluer, but that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, so if you are wanting to join, and yeah, just a reminder that we have our, oh, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well, because if you're here watching, you can all give me a little thumbs up. Oh, and if you are watching after the fact, you can leave a message that you were here as well. I have 25 people watching and 6 thumbs up. Oh, I just lost 3 just from asking to give me a thumbs up. That makes me laugh in some ways, because it's really not, it's a free thumbs up, isn't it? And Nanette says, Winsor Newton Permanent White Gouache is a great one too. Yes, it is, but I feel like it dries out too quickly. Meryl says, my chat's not working. Oh, I see you chatting. Thanks, Nanette. Yeah, leave a message or a comment. Leave a comment if you come and watch this after the fact. Oh, look, 26 people watching now. And I don't usually do this. I forget always to say, give me a thumbs up. But yeah, Melissa always is really good at saying in her lives to do it. And I know that it does help get your stuff seen on YouTube. So yes, please do. Yeah, put your images in the chat thread over on Substack so that we can see your images. And if you post them online, tag me so I can share them. And is there anything else that I need to say? Kathy Weller and I will be live on her YouTube channel at, yes, and press the like. Melissa says, I remember about 30% of the time. LOL, that's probably the 30% of the time that I actually join your lives on Thursdays. I'm usually exhausted because I don't know why I put one of my classes at 3 p.m. on a Thursday. This is the last week of those, Melissa, so my Thursdays will lighten up. But I know you've said it before that whenever you do a live session, it's hard to get to another session on the same day. It is. It does get a little bit exhausting, but anyway. You will be able to go to Kathy Weller Art and on YouTube now, and I think she has the live pre-set up so that you can get a notification. And if not, I have the link on my stories on Instagram as well. So have a really good day, everybody. We are finishing 5 minutes early. Is that weird? That is kind of strange. Meryl says the Rio Grande Valley has 1.2 million on the USA side and 2.2 million on the Mexico side, and it's the fastest growing metropolitan area in America. Wow. Thanks for that tidbit of information, Meryl. Thank you. Have a really good day, everybody. See you. Bye.